Hey guys. All right, today I want to talk about practicing being in relationship with other people, with yourself, with the world, with the environment, nature, animals, with everything. Everything in duality. To basically exist in duality. So, yes, first we do the inner journey. First, we have to wake up. We have to realize, we have to recognize what we are, who we are. We have to understand what all this is. Once we get there, I think what most people do is they stay. Because usually we start this journey because of intense suffering. It is what drives us in. It's grace waking us up. But then we wake up, or we half wake up, and then we're scared to go back into the world. Because that's where we got hurt. And that's where stuff isn't happening the way that we want. Or we find the peace in the inward journey and being around a community that supports this journey, like a sangha, a meditation group, a church even. And we sort of stay stuck. We limit ourselves into this little, group as a person still. Just looking for peace, looking for acceptance, looking for love, looking for nothing to really clash so we can be okay. Which is part of the journey, completely fine. I've been there. I'm sure lots of people have been there. It's something that we move through. Ultimately, we want to go back into the world and we want to be able to exist around everything without it touching us. And that is our practice. That is, see the world as a test, as, set up to help you find yourself, which is ultimately what it is. This is why we're here. We had to forget so we can remember, so we can find ourselves. So usually what happens is we start our journey and we sort of realize, we are God, we are the universe, we are, part of that. We are consciousness. We are that which is aware of anything tangible in this world, right? Including ourselves, our body, our mind, our thoughts, our feelings, our sense of identity. Like I'm talking to you now, and that's not me. I am not the one talking. I am the witness of Judy talking. I am sort of above it all, witnessing, not involved, unattached. It's very peaceful. Life is very gentle and peaceful, and it flows perfectly and beautifully from that perspective, from that level. Can you stay there as you move back into the world, as you start interacting with people, the environment, animals? That's your practice. That's it. That's really it. And you watch, you watch your triggers come up. You watch what arises inside the body and what happens. And you slowly learn to, instead of reacting and, automatically going into these old patterns, you become aware and you're like, okay, this is happening. There's the anger. There's the tightening, the closing my heart, the not wanting it to be this way. And I'm sort of closing off and leaving or not wanting to deal with it. You see it all. And ultimately, all we have to do, we don't even have to change anything. We're not changing, we're observing. With that observation, with that awareness of your inner stuff, comes the softening, comes this automatic, it's like you're bringing so much love and this awareness to it. That's all it needs. It's like it just needs that love. And that, energy doesn't flow to it anymore. So it slowly dies away. but it dies away gently. Like dying away sounds, negative. It just softens. It loses its momentum in the seeing of your consciousness. And that's how we slowly become free. And this is a practice that we have to do in the world. We can't do it on our own. We can't do it isolated. So you isolate yourself. Yes, you sit with yourself. You do your work. You do your inner work. But then don't become bitter. Don't stay as the person. Don't think that what we're doing here in this whole journey, don't think that it is about feeling good, being peaceful. It's not about that, right? Because who is peaceful, right? There has to be someone to feel peaceful. Then there has to be someone who prefers peaceful over agitated with my family. That's the one that you need to watch. That's the one that you need to detach from. Is that still your identity? Are you still this person that has preferences and that is attached to a certain way of feeling or not? It's not easy, but it is. Your life is set up exactly for that, for you to do that work. So yes, we move back into the world, and can we do that without going unconscious? So we find our triggers and we do our work. And the goal, ultimately, I think, is to spread love. To spread peace, to raise the frequency in the world. That's ultimately the goal. And the world is just perfect for us recognizing our triggers, seeing where we're stuck, seeing where we're still identified, or if we let go and then it happens again, because this isn't just a straight, upward curve. This is as we probably all know, healing isn't that straightforward. So we dip back, and I think we dip back not because we're failing, not because we made a mistake, but we dip back to learn, to grow more, to unlearn more. The dip back is grace, cleansing you even more, and I don't know, but I think maybe, this is just a thought, I haven't given it too much thought, but I think once your work is done here, you die. I don't think we hang around if there's nothing for us to do anymore. I think we have our mission, and once we're done with it, we leave. And sometimes this mission can be, because we know people die and never really wake up. And I think that's their mission. They came here to do something, to have soul contracts with someone, to help them with something, and to help, maybe to create a kind of suffering, a kind of condition. There's a reason for all of it, I believe, for all of what we go through. It is beautifully 100% planned. There are no mistakes. The Creator made no mistakes. You are exactly where you are because you're meant to be there, and you're going through exactly what you're going through because you're meant to learn something. And it's going to take you however long to learn that, and you can't change that either. This is how long it's going to take you. This is how many setbacks you're going to have. This is how many breakdowns you're going to have. This is how many breakthroughs you're going to have. It's perfectly set up. And what we really need to do is sit back, really just sit back and let go. That's it. Let go and watch. Watch your life. That doesn't mean we don't act. It means that action comes out of the stillness. Life will move you. You are not going to be still. I have struggled my entire life, and I haven't been doing anything. I haven't done anything because I was stuck in fear for most of my life. When I found myself, when I realized what I am, and I did the work, and I surrendered, and I let go, stuff started happening. I'm not doing it. I'm not sitting here recording myself because that's what I chose. I literally didn't choose it. This is my biggest fear. Like, there's no way I'm going I'm going to be in front of a camera and record myself and talk, pretend like I know what I'm saying. I'm not doing this. That's not me. The person, Judy, is sitting here in the back somewhere going like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, stop. This is scary. But she just doesn't get airtime anymore. Or mostly she doesn't. So life will move you. Life will happen. And the more you step away and you stop, isolating yourself, you stop thinking the world is bad or this isn't working or something's wrong, the more you let all that go and you trust, surrender and trust that the universe has got you, the more life can move you the way that you're meant to move. The more God can use you, you can become this empty vessel for God rather than closing up and being stuck in fear and just living up in your head fear and thoughts, and your heart is closed and God can't use you. Your vessel is contaminated by a person, by identity. If that makes sense. Yeah. I think I'll keep it short this week. It's just straight to the point. I just really want to just say this. We are meant to interact with life from a point where we are the witness, we are watching. Empty your vessel and allow the Creator to move through, to come in, the universe to come in, life to move you. And there's nothing you need to do. That's where your stress melts away, your fear melts away, disease melts away. And you effortlessly move through this life. And you meet your triggers, and you meet your hardship, and you meet all of this stuff that is designed perfectly for you to keep emptying yourself out, scraping yourself out of identity, scraping yourself out of this little person. So there's more room for love to fill you. And you become this beacon, this vessel that moves around this earth and spreads love and peace and compassion, kindness. Unconditional. Because there's no person, there's no gain. There's no one who wants to gain anything. That's it. That's why we're here. And that's why, relationships are so perfect to help you with that. Because if you sit in a cave and just meditate, you're not going to see the barriers that you've built inside of you that stop you from fully filling with love and fully being in alignment. In alignment with love, with God, with the universe, with life, the Creator, whatever you want to call it. To just be in that alignment, to be one with everything. So if you are in the isolating stage, you're meant to be there. You're not doing anything wrong. But know that you don't have to be scared of moving back into the world. If you feel yourself like you're holding on to preferences, like I'm independent, I don't need anyone, just have a look what's going on there and why you think that. It's a personal belief, it's an identity you're going to have to shed to be free. And a lot of us, I think, get so traumatized or so hurt by people that we tend to shut them down, shut them out. When we stop seeking connection, we stop allowing connection, I should say, because you don't seek it, because you need nothing. You are already whole, and you're open for connection. Yeah, we have our soul contracts. It's already written. It's all going to happen the way it's meant to. And, every encounter is divine. So step away. Let your little person step away. Step out of fear. Let yourself drop back or down into your heart and just trust and let life move through you. Let it happen and just be amazed. You will be amazed at how amazing everything is. Even the pain becomes just amazing. I still cry. And now I reach a point where I will cry and then I'm laughing. And I'm just like, thank you for the tears. Thank you for this. You're alive. You're alive, and you can be laughing and you can be crying. You can be euphoric and your heart can be breaking, and it's all the same. There's no preference. Reach that point where you feel everything and you are fully in life and you are interacting fully. Everything's just happening. You're allowing it all to happen. You are moving wherever you are meant to move, and you have no preference, and it's all just perfect. That's the goal. That's where you want to be.